Live. What's going on, Lucky? How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good.
Oh, I should be playing the.
I'm doing all right. Let's take a look at what you're doing here.
Oh, please. This is the banter portion of the evening where I'm still like frantically trying to get all my stuff together.
Oh yeah,
But I've
yeah.
already
We're
gone live
the
because it's 8 p.m.
part
and I
of
try
the
to.
evening where
Yeah.
Nate still doesn't know what he's doing, and
But if you look through the
I'm
history, dude,
still.
I go online at 8 p.m. I missed. All right, December 26th, I was at 8:01. Uh, Otherwise, every time I've gone online, December 14th it was 7:59. December 13th it was 8:01. December 12th it was 8:01. 7th it was 8:01. Oh man, a lot of 8:01s here. But most
Well,
of the time I go on at
you've been
exactly
showing up
8.
late to work, Nate.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to get fired by Twitch, I guess. Is Twitch going to fire me?
No, no, you're not their employee yet.
Yeah,
You're
fair
just a
enough.
subcontractor, right?
Yeah, whatever.
Oh.
Anyway, how you
Yeah, and
been?
this is the part of the night where I just dread ever looking at Electron. So let's take a look at it.
Well, you know what? That's what you get, buddy. Let's hop right into it. So let me throw open my editor.
There's the alacrity. Oh, you
Yeah,
changed things up a touch.
you know. Oh, I haven't changed anything.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know what you thought I changed. I mean, it's just my desktop wallpaper, which is always changing.
I got you. Well, it's just, I never watch you anyway, so I wouldn't know.
Very rude thing to say. Anyway, source github.com np mail. Actually, I changed the way I was doing this thing. Before I would cd all the way into the thing, but now what I'm doing is I'm opening up NeoVim,
Hmm.
and then I'm just going to do a tcd or tc to source github.com npmail uh, EDEX-UI. And then what that does is it make it so that my uh, working directory, only for this tab, which I only have one tab open, is here. So if I do pwd, I'm working in EDEX-UI. So if I do e dot, I'm inside of that directory. So I don't actually have to navigate anywhere.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah.
I like it. Picasso.
Yeah. So anyway,
Um,
if I open up a terminal and then I run npm run start, you will see that it comes up and then it fails. Why does it fail, you might ask? Well, if you throw open developer tools, it says cannot read properties of undefined reading path in render.js line 4325 this.
okay,
Now,
hold it that there. App.getPath. Okay, so that app.getPath comes from Electron, doesn't it?
yes. In fact,
Uh,
it comes from this.
right, which requires Electron. Okay. And getPath, I'm assuming is definitely going to be deprecated then.
Precisely my point. So it's deprecated because it was been using this Electron remote thing, and that works in some cases, but it's not working now. So we need to pull out any use of Electron Electron slash remote and replace it with a use of wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it, Electron IPC.
So anywhere it says getPath, we're just going to use Electron IPC instead.
Not exactly. There's a lot more to it than that. But yeah.
Okay.
So basically, if we come in here and we do an RG for Electron remote, not that one. Uh, if we do, oh, I'm recording macro now. All right. If we do an RG for Electron slash remote, all of these need to be replaced with not Electron slash remote.
Okay, hold on. So we have some breaking changes, API
Yeah.
change. All right.
So I can't recall if I did this IPC thing and I did a bad job of marking my changes, so it's a little scuffed. I'm not gonna lie to you. Some may say it's a
That's
lot
fine.
scuffed, but we'll see.
But here's something. Are you in your
Mhm.
in your package lock?
Yes.
And did you edit your package lock?
In fact, I asked npm to update all of the packages.
Okay, so you're not manually doing this.
I'm
Good.
not manually doing this. I'm just trying to get, I'm just gonna hit G. I'm trying to find the code that I've actually changed. Ugh. Git status. All right, so boot.js I changed. All right, git diff source slash. We'll just do source slash star. So, oh, I made the mistake of running a formatter. Oh no. Okay, so I changed something there. The settings dir, it was remote.app.getPath. I changed that to app.getPath to see if that would do it. And then I get app from Electron. That one didn't work. So we have to figure that out.
Apparently, GitPath isn't actually fully deprecated, though.
Yeah, but what's the way you're supposed to do it? That's what I want to know.
I'm looking at that right now.
Yeah.
I mean, you're supposed to do app.getPath, but it's looking like that's actually an error handling thing, maybe,
Mm-hmm.
because it's looking for GPU crashes, and other crashes.
Curious.
So I don't know if it's the same thing anymore.
Interesting. So we got to figure out where remote.getPath, whatever that became.
Yeah.
Boot.js, I actually didn't change anything. Git diff. So if I just git restore boot and renderer, then we can just start from having updated everything, and then we'll get a bunch of deprecation warnings and problems.
Yes.
Should I do that?
Yes.
All right. Search slash underscore boot.js. Git restore search slash underscore renderer.js. And then we will, yeah, buffer reloaded, perfect. And then we will npm run start. And now we are back to the original error I was getting. Electron slash remote is disabled for this web context. Call require electron remote main enable web contents to enable it. And that is from this, where it throws this error because something didn't work out. Where, of course, this is called from, I forgot how to do the call stack in this. So it's this and this and this. And
Wait, are you in VS Code?
this is Electron.
Oh,
This is the Electron thing. This is the inspector. So I'm in Chrome
okay.
right now. So yes,
Gotcha.
I'm in the same box that VS Code uses to show things because VS Code is Electron.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So this call is called from node modules, whatever. I don't know where this was being called from. But this was mad at me.
A lot of it. A lot of it doesn't matter.
Yep.
Electron Remote is disabled for this web contents. Oh, I mean, we can literally just call that and enable it
Yeah. So
in index.js.
we were doing a lot of this stuff, and we got to that later point. So I don't mind redoing it, but hold on. Let me just real quick just do a quick git status package lock, package lock, package lock, package. All right, git add -a, git commit -m. TMC Rickdick says hello. Welcome, TMC Rickdick. Account created December 29th, following since December 29th. Interesting. Git commit -m. You prob know who I am. All right, then I do know exactly who you are. Welcome. Anyway,
Oh, Oh, is that your cousin?
Probably. Anyway,
Hi, Forrest.
yeah, as long as he behaves, there's not going to be problems. Anyway, update dependencies. Git push origin master. 4 files change. 5,600 insertions, 7,018. Oh, I know you suck at fighting
Why don't
game.
you get it?
Oh no, see this is actually a friend from work who refuses to come in the
Oh,
Discord. Come hang out in the Discord. What are you doing?
oh, it's who you fooling guy?
Yeah, that's who you fooling in the Discord.
I got talked to him the other night. He's a cool dude.
Yeah.
He said you're like the world's worst boss or something.
He doesn't work for me. He doesn't know that. I am, but he doesn't know that.
Oh,
Anyway, what was that error that it said to do? You know what? All right. npm run start.
yeah. So we're gonna have to call something in index.js.
Yep.
I forget what it is.
Yep. So it's this one. Require electron remote main dot enable web contents. Yeah, I did this the other time. I just forgot about this and didn't realize. Let's copy that. Quit EDEX-UI, and then we will have to go into source, and it won't actually be in index.js. It'll probably be in boot.js.
Yeah,
Except
probably.
this was thrown from the front end, so this will need to be in um, render.js. So we'll just call this up where we're calling all the other stuff. Let's see. We'll just delete all this. And then we'll just delete all this. And then we'll run it again. npm
See what happens.
run start. And you'll notice, same error. Toggle developer tools, not the same error. Web contents is not defined. Render.js 4341. That's right,
Oh yeah,
because we need to get the web contents first. All right,
yeah. We need to find
quit that.
those things.
Yep. So let's look for web contents.js. Web content. Oh, this is the wrong one. This is. Oh no, I've made a mistake. Doesn't matter. Render.js. There we go. So this web contents we need to get. And this is the only place where web contents is used. That's in remote.getCurrentWindow.webContents. So let's try that.
Wait, what's the method called?
What?
Okay, I found it.
Why is it mad at me?
Dot.
Oh, E is declared, but its value is never read. Let's do that. And then this one, same thing. And we're just going to go down to the errors. Where is it giving me errors? Oh, this one. Octal escape sequences. Let's... Oh, there's no code action. It should just be OX, right? Instead of \O. Well, that's not octal anymore. That's \1b. \x, that's octal, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so let's do that over here. I just don't like errors, you know? I'm going to go through and fix all of these bad boys as well. The E is declared, but its value is never read. You know?
Yeah, that's true. All the little warnings.
Yeah. Anyway, npm run start. So let's see what we have. Cannot read properties of undefined reading get current render.js.
Hold on.
So it didn't like this, which makes it
No, electron dot remote, and I forget what the. That's just the method is dot remote, right?
yeah, electron.remote. That's not a method. That's an attribute thing. Dot get current window. I could just try Maybe this will work better.
I mean, you don't have to pass it in anything, dude.
Wait, to enable web contents, I don't have to pass in anything. What?
That's what it's showing. Yeah, you don't have to.
So I just have to call electron remote main.enable with nothing.
Um, yeah. But you pass the remote dot get current window. You just don't give it the. You just don't have to give get current window anything. Wait, wait. Hold on.
Hold
We're
on.
using enable, not get current window, right?
Yes.
Ah, I was on the wrong. I was on the wrong method there.
Ah, classic.
Yeah. All right. Let's look at the lifetime of this.
So enable contents requires a web contents, which is type of web contents. Oh, geez. I'm on line 19,370 of a file. My Vim's getting real slow. Oh, no. Electron.d.ts. That scared me. All right.
All right. Find in page. Enable. The fuck? Okay. Sorry, I don't mean to cuss on your thing, but okay. App is remote.app. Yeah, that's fair. Relaunch, quit. There's no documentation on enable, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where's the fucking repository for this? I'm
I'm
gonna.
in it. It's right here. Import web contents from Electron in server.d.ts.
Okay, hold on. Declare function enable contents web content void. This is an interface.
Yes.
So it will take in the web contents.
Yep.
So electron.remote.get current window. That should be what you want.
All right. So where is electron.remote? I'm in the electron, which is a gazillion line file, which I don't really particularly appreciate hanging out in. So this is a namespace. And searching for remote isn't getting me much. I don't know where to go. I'm scared.
Let me go to your GitHub real quick.
I'm not sure.
Um,
Let me
Listen, I knew this project was gonna be dumb, but um, it might be a little bit
All
sillier
right,
than
so I
we
just pushed
thought.
it exactly where I wanted it. Yeah, I think what's going to have to happen is we're going to have to replace any call to Electron Remote with the built-in Electron IPC call.
Yeah,
I think that's it. Like that's what we have to do.
yeah, I think you're right.
Well, then let's hop to it, I suppose, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let's get renderer. Where is it? Let's get render up and let's get source/boot.js up. And then we just got to find the uses of remote. So we got a require electron remote here. So we'll do to do replace with what's this thing called?
What now?
I'm just gonna put to do on any uses of electron remote.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that for now.
So
Um,
so that one. We got that one. We got that one. We got that one. That one. That one. That one. Oh, I already have those to-dos there. And then we have to do the same thing over here. Whoops. Replace with IPC. And that's the only place we have to do it there, which is good.
Huh.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up a new Firefox window and just pull up Electron IPC. I assume you've made it to this page.
Yeah.
So we have the main, we have the renderer areas. Arbitrary and bidirectional, okay. Renderer to main, one way. So main.js, preload.js, index.html, and render.js. So that's fun.
Oh, IPC main.
Window.electron API.
Electron main.
IPC render.send. Main.
Oh, that shouldn't be too bad. IPC main dot on. Give it the title.
So let's
And
see what we have to
then
do here. So the front end is using it to get the settings directory. So it needs to figure out how to get the user data directory from the main Electron. So it needs to get the get settings directory from main Electron instance. Then what else do we have? Load CLI parameters, so that's not too bad. So then, all right, so this one just needs to get focus of the app. It says C number 223, so that's probably going to be an issue. We're not going to worry about that. What else we got? This is just getting the version.
yeah.
Okay. This one is also version. Get all displays.
They use Arch, by the way.
Yeah. And then what else we got? So this is another get version. And this is tell main to restart. This is another get version. Remote.get current window. Electron.remote.global shortcut. So that one's going to be fun.
Wait a second. This project.
Yep.
What is it that it does?
This. Give it a second. This is a pre-built version if you're wondering how this one works.
Oh. It's a JavaScript Linux distribution.
Yeah, but it's buggy and slow and uses way too much power. Look at this. 140% of a CPU should be using 20% of a CPU, and most of it just for this. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see it.
And it's like real slow.
Okay.
Like I'm typing way faster than the computer can keep up, and that's unacceptable.
That really is.
So the project is to recreate this in fast, and then yeah. So the first step is to, of course, be able to build it from scratch and go from there, right?
Right. Okay. Have you heard of React, Nate?
You know what? I have heard of React.
Well, there's our solution.
No reason to. There's no reason React would be faster than the old-fashioned JavaScript implementation that exists.
Except it 100% would be.
Yeah, except
And
I'm not gonna keep it an Electron app.
there are very, very good reasons why it would be
Yeah,
faster
but there's no reason
than
to keep it an
vanilla
Electron app.
JavaScript.
We're not doing Electron.
Oh, or we're just gonna rewrite it and go?
Probably gonna rewrite it in Rust or a game engine.
Okay.
So probably something C sharp, C C, Rust, Go. We'll rewrite it in something that's not JavaScript.
Yeah, I mean that's like 90% of our issue. I mean, like if we were to just do it in JavaScript, we would want to use something that conditionally rendered.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So
But
that would help a lot, but I'd rather go the extra mile and get it so that it'll work on a device like this one, like my Clockwork Pi U console. Get it so it properly really works. You get what I'm saying?
gotcha. Little cyber deck there.
Little cyber deck there. You
Yes,
know it.
sir.
All
Okay.
right. So what's next? We've commented the code.
Yeah.
So how do we get the Electron IPC thing going?
Well, it looks relatively simple. By that, I mean definitely not at all simple.
Yep.
Um, so it's an asynchronous function, I believe. Am I looking at it right?
What is?
No, it's not. Okay. There's a couple of ways we can do it actually.
Okay.
So are you looking at IPC main?
What are you talking about? Where?
Go back to your docs
Oh, look at this.
page.
It's already being used. I'm looking at this. Just the IPC page.
Okay, go to the IPC main page.
Where's that?
I'll link it to you. It should be on the same one as the IPC.
Okay.
Um, yeah, no, you're on the right page, I think.
Okay.
Interprocess communication. So
Oh, I
IPC
see. We need to
main should
render
be
something.
down like an inch on your scroll bar. Okay.
I've already moved to the bottom. I have no idea what you're on about.
So if you're looking at IPC main, because
I'm
what we
not.
want to do, right? Well, I guess I should just clarify the goal here, right? We're still trying to grab the web contents, right?
No. Where have you been? We were using the web contents just so that we could get the various paths for different things.
Remote require. Okay, yeah, yeah.
Basically, we just need to get the user data path, which honestly we might just be better off doing a search for electron get user data path.
Yeah.
const app equals require electron app.getPath user data.
The
This won't work
path
if you call
doesn't
it from a
work
render
though.
process. You need to create an IPC handler. Take a look at that. So we just have to handle take an IPC handler for it. And this is IPC main, finally.
Yes, yes, yes.
That thing that I
All right,
couldn't
so
find.
basically it looks like IPC main is a callback function. Um, so you give it a title and an event and a title.
Okay.
So okay, the way they're using it here, they're doing const web contents. So it's looking at the event.sender. When okay, we just need to look at this and then figure out what event we want and then how to handle that specific event then, right? And what we
Yes.
want is to get the user path. I guess what is the user data path though?
I believe that Electron has that. Like if I just in right here, right after I get Electron in the main process in boot.js, if I just do app.getPath user data, and then I do a console.log that. If I just console.log that and then run it, it should be the first thing that shows up. Oh, I don't have console. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Console. Console. If I console.log that and then I run it, npm run start, and then I kill it. Oh, didn't kill it fast enough. Then, oh shoot. I hit a button, but it didn't kill it fast enough. Let's try this again. npm run start, and then I still couldn't kill it fast enough. But it should give you the thing. So the main function does get this directory. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, that makes things easier.
Yeah. So this is just app.getPath. I just need to figure out how to convince the IPC to send that path back over.
Well, IPC main. I don't think main is the function we want then.
No.
Um, what about IPC.renderer.send?
That seems like
Um, so basically, um, it let's keep digging a little bit here,
do we? I think
actually,
we actually can just get this working.
with the send.
Uh I think so. I don't
So
know.
I just wanted to dig more into the IPC methods because think I don't necessarily think that send is the thing.
Maybe not send,
Um,
but
send sync. Are we just trying to send a string?
yeah,
IPC render.send sync.
maybe.
It sends a message to it sends a string to the main process and waits synchronously for a response.
We don't even need to wait for synchronously for a response. We just need to do the thing.
Yeah, let's look a bit more then. Send messages with a web contents model. Hmm.
That sounds like more than what we need, but yes, that is probably what we need.
Okay. Um. So, no, we don't want interprocess communications, do we?
We need the front end process to speak to the back end process.
then yes, we do need this. Interprocess communication. Um,
Is your brain
Send
broken?
message. What's that?
Is your brain broken?
No, it's not.
Okay, just
Why don't we
checking.
do? No, this won't work. Web content send message. Hmm. The way this works is super weird
Yeah.
because IPC, a lot of IPC methods are for rendering rather than just giving it something. I guess the question is does it? Oh, does the front end have IPC main?
What? Uh, it has IPC renderer.
The front end is the IPC renderer.
Yes.
Okay, so here's how it works. There are basically two threads, it looks like, two processes. We can call them threads for now for fun, right? So you have the renderer and you have the main, right?
Yep.
So the front end depends on the main thread, essentially, the main process, which
Yep.
is in this case the backend, the server.
Yes.
So IPC renderer is what handles the IPC calls.
Okay.
However, we could do IPC main. I think we can get away with doing IPC main um, stuff, right? So rather than a one-way, we're going to probably have to do a two-way communication. So there's renderer to main, but there's really not a whole lot for main to renderer. And that's the issue I'm trying to solve right now. And I'm trying to read, and that's why I'm saying it's pretty weird. Because you have a whole lot of methods for renderer to main, but I'm not really finding a whole lot that allows you to send main back to renderer. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So,
So the way it's being used already, this remote thing that we're not supposed to have, the way it's being used is it's just running commands on the remote process on the let's see, the renderer is just running commands from the renderer through the remote package, and it's running them on the main process and then sending it back. And then the renderer is not concerned with the specifics of how that's happening. I think that's what the remote thing does. It just lets you do that. So, is there
yeah,
possibly a replacement for doing
there,
that?
I found it already. Yeah.
Okay, what is
So it's
that?
the web contents module,
Web
web
contents module.
contents.send.
Web
Yeah.
contents dot
So it's
send. Okay.
so I'm just looking at how it works right now. Um, and I will let you know in a second.
All right.
Um, IPC main requires main window. Okay. Yeah, main window dot web contents dot send, and then you can pass it in a string.
And that string is the
And
command to be executed on the Electron on the main
yeah,
instance.
yeah, it's a command, and then you give it its data. So the first string is the command, and the
Whoa,
second
Slay
string is
J
the
is
data,
following me. Thanks, Slay J. Appreciate it.
right?
So,
So for example, web main window dot web contents dot send. If you wanted to update a counter increment, you would be like, it counter one. you know?
You already lost me. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, all you need to know is it's the method. It takes two arguments. The first one is a string, that is the command you want to run. The
Okay.
second one is the data that you're giving it.
So we'll say const web sentence equals require electron. So wherever we're getting electron. So instead of electron, we'll do electron, and then
Oh, it inherits from main window too. Main window dot web contents dot send.
all right. There's no main window anyway, so whatever.
Oh, okay, that would be the browser window.
There is no
Um,
browser window.
well, where's your window?
I actually don't know. Contents created. We got some stuff.
Oh, dude, you're just calling it window.
Where? I'm not calling it anything.
In
This is
the
somebody else's code. Window.
Okay, yeah, window dot web contents dot send is what you're gonna do on the main thread.
All right. So there's no window on the main thread at all.
Oh, what are they called?
Oh, is it could be browser
Okay,
window?
yeah,
This is the one. Okay. So it's just called win.
okay.
So it creates the front end window. What's this? Files a common JS module, maybe convert to an ES module. Yikes. All right, so then win.show, win.set full screen, win tty, extras tty, settings file, path join, user data, settings JSON.
Oh, you got yourself a Canadian in the chat.
Do I?
Yeah,
Well, why do you say that?
you betcha.
You betcha. Don't you know?
Oh, for sure, buddy.
Oh, for sure there, buddy.
Yeah, so this has starting to make sense here. Um, the question is why do people like the Electron project? I don't know,
That's a good question there,
but
buddy. Why do you like the Electron project there?
for sure. Um, yeah, they're just calling it win here, aren't they?
Yeah.
Okay, so then
Let's
when
read
you'll grab the web contents and then you'll grab the send method. That's pretty simple. And hopefully this doesn't break, which it probably will.
Okay, so we're in the renderer. What do I change in the renderer to get the main process to tell the renderer what the user data path is? How do I do this?
Well, you should just grab it the same way you normally grab the user path.
Is your head incapable of functioning?
What do you mean?
It gets grabbed from the main process, and then
Yeah,
it gets sent to the renderer.
yeah.
But the way it was being done before was through this remote module that would handle all the stuff in the background and would go to the main process and ask for it, and then the main process would send it to it, and then it would be present in the renderer, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah,
How
I get what you're
do
saying.
we ask the renderer to ask the main process for the result of this function call?
Yeah. Let's look at the two-way communication here again. So we have the two-way communication here. IPC renderer dot invoke is the method to ask for it.
Okay, so we'll say const settings dir equals IPC render. Where does that come from?
Actually, no, IPC main.handle. That's what you want.
The handler would have to be in the main function, right?
No. Wait. Yes. But the renderer has the info. Okay, this just got way worse. So you can ask for it with invoke and you can handle it with handle. Okay. So IPC renderer.invoke, some name, some argument, and then result. IPC main handle. In the main process, some name. It's an async event, some arguments, res, and then return the res. And then messages between are handled with the send message. This is a this is gross. But that's besides the point. Okay. Is that what you're asking is how you actually handle it?
My brother in Christ, I have given up on trying to get you to understand what's going on. So I'm just going to do this on my own while you watch. Electron/remote is an Electron module that bridges JavaScript objects from the main process to the renderer process. This lets you access main process only objects as if they were available in the render process. Warning, this module has many subtle pitfalls. There's almost always a better way to accomplish your task than using this module. For example, IPC renderer.invoke can serve many common use cases. Let's take a look. Channel, string, args, any. Promise, any. Send a message to the main process via channel and expect it to result asynchronously. Arguments will be serialized with the whatever. Main process should listen for a channel with IPC main.handle. Need to transfer a message port to the main process, don't care. If you do not need a response to the message, consider using IPC render.send. Not going to do that. And then there's send sync, which will expect a result synchronously. That is probably what I want. So we will do IPC main dot send sync. Wait a second. Warning, sending a synchronous message will block the whole render process until the reply is received. So use this method only on a last resort. Much better to use invoke. All right, you know what? We will use invoke. Channel string. So how do you get the channel? I'm not going to worry about it. Send invoke. I want invoke get path user data. Don't care. IPC is when you call electron.IPC renderer. Fantastic. Has the following method to listen for events and send messages. IPC render.on listens to channel. When a message arrives, listener would be called with listener event args. What is the event?
Event?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure if I looked at this right, that's like the thing that I'm not really finding anything that consumes the event really, but let me dig into this more.
It extends event sender IPCs instance that emitted the event originally, and then ports, message port, a list of message ports that were transferred with this message. Totally useless stuff. Nobody needs it. Nobody cares. Nobody wants it.
It doesn't seem to do anything, really.
Okay, so the main process module is going to be IPC main. So you were right about IPC main. So let's go in here and make sure there's an IPC main. Okay, so we have IPC here. And let's see, IPC.on log TTY spawn, get theme override, get KB override, get set theme override, set KB override. So what we need to do is add some more for file handler. So we'll do IPC dot on, and then this one's going to be called, this will be on a channel called user data, and then we'll say e type content one of these, and then we're going to return app.path.getPath. And the path is going to be user data. Content actually doesn't matter. None of these things matter. We'll underscore them. So now we don't actually need web contents. And then we have IPC. So we'll ask for get path user data, which will be the first part of the content, I believe. So we'll just call this content. And then we will see if we can console.log settings dir. We will see if this works. And we will view the developer tools and cannot read properties of undefined reading IPC renderer. Dang it, at render.js. So we couldn't even get that far.
No.
Cannot read properties of undefined. Electron
But
equals require electron. Okay.
are we importing IPC renderer in main? We are, right?
Well, we're importing electron.
Okay. So it's part of the electron main object, or the electron object.
Yes.
So you'd still need to tap into it, right?
Yeah. So electron.ipc renderer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Silica. Okay. Let's check back in here. Main process, render process. Render process can be spawned with a full Node.js environment for ease of development. Historically, this used to be the default. The feature was disabled for security reasons. Great. Browser window. That's fantastic. What is a context bridge? For an isolated preload script is given below. Context bridge require electron expose and made bridge world. Do thing IPC renderer.send do a thing. Renderer main world. Window.electron.do thing. This looks like what we actually want.
Actually, yeah.
So then that means that in this one, we wouldn't have to worry about any of this stuff. We could just say, honestly, we can just do, honestly, we don't have to do any of this. We can just have it be settings dir. And then we can get rid of this. We can do context bridge dot expose in main world. Text bridge dot expose in main world. Electron do thing. And then we can just call window.electron.do thing. I don't know where window is. Well, I'm not going to worry about it.
Interesting.
Dot, what do we call this? Do thing.
Yeah, do thing. Did you know that the remote object in Electron does something like 160 calls to the remote object per frame,
No.
which each call, each frame per object is 16 milliseconds then.
I don't know what that means.
It means Electron is literally 10,000 times slower than just writing an actual application.
Dang it. Can't read properties of undefined reading IPC main. Okay. I don't need this. Cannot read properties of undefined expose in main world. Did I spell that wrong? What? How's that undefined? Context bridge equals require electron. Context bridge equals require electron. Did I do this wrong?
No, that's correct.
Then why is it mad at me?
I don't know if you can call the electron inside of the object like that. Um, Maybe you can.
I'm going to do it up at the top where all the other ones are done. App browser window dialog shell. Context bridge. Nope, that didn't do it.
Hmm.
Why isn't that
Says it
allowed?
doesn't exist.
Yeah, it says it doesn't exist.
It's weird. It's wrong.
Yeah.
Yes, it definitely does.
Yeah.
What's the exact error you're getting?
Cannot read properties of undefined reading expose in main world. So the context bridge does exist.
Yeah.
So is there something I can do to console.log the stuff I'm trying to see?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So how do I console.log context bridge? Maybe.
Yeah.
All right.
And that's just gonna if it's there, it's just gonna show
It's
a
just going to show
function.
as undefined. So it's undefined.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah. Yeah. Why?
Um, that's really not good. All right.
So where is context bridge? Whoa, what's going on? Slim Fuel B, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Where are all these people coming from?
Oh, hold on. Hold on.
Yeah. Oh, I see what's going on. Slim Fuel B is a robot trying to offer promotion of my channel. No, thank you.
FEC Honda. Um, yeah, this is more complicated than we thought.
Okay.
So, handle content is executed before open file has a chance to return a result. Um, which is why context bridge is returning undefined apparently.
Okay.
What that means, I'm still digging into it. Uh,
Trying to call that after we've created the window.
I would try that.
Okay.
Um,
So this is it. Create window. And this is called down here. Okay.
it seems like we're definitely doing this wrong.
In what way?
Well, I'm not sure yet, but what we have and what we're doing doesn't look like what anybody else is doing.
Okay.
So I'm looking into this. Context bridge. So process once loaded.
All right. So it still
So
didn't
you
show
should
up.
put it in you should put it into your process dot once loaded area,
Okay.
and you should put your context bridge in there. Because apparently it doesn't exist before it's loaded.
Okay.
So you can try that. I don't think it's gonna work, but we can give it a shot.
There is no
We do
not
have
loaded
a
call.
process. Yeah,
Do it on web contents created.
that might work.
Nope. It's mad at me.
We have a preload.
No.
Yeah. I'm gonna send you this. I'm gonna see what you think of it. I'll put it in the stream chat. And tell me if I'm crazy, but it looks like there's a loading issue with it where something has to load before it actually exists.
Let's see. Electron context bridge. Track with security levels. Browser window disabling context. These are context bridge features grants the main renderer access to specific nodes / Electron APIs. While Electron documentation offers insight on context bridge application, it lacks practical illustrations. Moreover, current guides and resources do not emphasize enough on ensuring security measures are incorporated while developing an Electron application. Okay. Okay. Constant bridge IPC render equals expose electron. Expose protective methods that allow you to do whatever. Context bridge on expose in main world. API send channels to main includes channel IPC render dot send channel. Receive from main includes channel. Delivery strip event does include sender. IPC render dot on channel event args function args. Ooh. Indicate the preload script from your browser window configuration in your primary electron index.js file. Preload.js file should be present in the app folder while compiling everything using Webpack. Whatever. Okay, I don't know what any of this means.
It means we need a preload.js. I'm starting to think.
I don't know how to do
Everything.
that.
Well, it has the template on Slack overflow. I just posted that too. Um, Now I'll be honest, what I'm seeing is all magic to me. And it looks like Electron handles a lot of stuff, and that actually makes things harder because it is definitely a frameworky framework. Um, but there's more to it, thankfully, than just writing a preload.js. Nice. Are we sure we want to use the context bridge?
No, I don't care. All I really want to do is figure out how to get the user data into the renderer process.
In which case we do need the context bridge.
Or an IPC, or just get this remote electron/remote thing working.
Hmm. So, uh, for security reasons, the render thread from UI that does not have access to Node.js stuff can run Node.js code and bridge it to the render thread through preload script. That's the context bridge. Yeah. Um, I think if we use the IPC methods, that may be the way. Ah,
Check out the IPC tutorial. IPC main and IPC renderer. Using a preload script to import Node.js and Electron modules into a context-isolated renderer process. For full overview, do something. Renderer to main. For this demo, you'll need to add code to your main process, your render process, and a preload script. So in main, you need to have IPC main, browser window, and app. So we'll create the window. And then on set title, event title, browser window.from web contents, window.set title. Then preload.js, you say context bridge IPC renderer equals require app electron slash renderer. Context bridge dot expose in main world, electron API, set title. Oh, wait a second. And then this one, so this preload.js is sent to the heck is web preferences?
um, I don't know. Apparently part of Electron framework. Hey, wait a second. You have so the source. We don't have a preload. You know, that might be like 90% of our issue.
Yeah, so the preload would go here in this new browser in new browser window, right?
Oh, it would be its own folder.
No, but it would go inside of the
Um,
create window, right?
oh, you pass it to it, yeah. On the renderer, I believe.
No, the renderer just has the stuff. You can say
Oh, okay. No, it would
window.electron
be man.
API, and that's
Yeah.
it. So main.js in this function create window, you say new browser window, then you give it a web preferences with a preload. So this is the new browser window. So it has a web preferences, but there is no preload, right?
Right.
So we just give it a preload,
Hmm.
and then in preload.js we can do this thing, right?
I think
Let's
so.
do
Because what
preload.
I mean, the preload gives it the ability to do things, right?
Yes.
Because there's security issues.
So we'll just make a new file, call it preload.js, right?
Hmm. Yeah, it'll be at the
Okay.
same level as your others.
Okay. So in preload.js, we will steal all this, and we'll paste that in there. And then we will also, in main, in this, on main. So in the, so we have that in the web preferences. We need to add this. We have this comma over here. So we have that. So then it'll load up this preload.js. So let's make it real simple. And let's see. So when renderer calls, instead of render.js calling window.electron API.setTitle, we're going to have window.electron API dot get settings dir, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Electron API. Okay, we'll get rid of this.
Wait. Okay.
So we'll call it get settings dir. So back in main, we have to say IPC main dot on get settings dir, and we have to return that, right? Oh, this doesn't return
Hmm.
anything though.
Mm-mm. It does a thing.
So how do we make it return something?
Assign it to a variable. It doesn't have to return it. You just assign it to an asynchronous variable. And then after it, you can do a callback after it, right?
Well, let's copy this. Put this in here. But instead of set title, so it's going to be Electron API, and then we're going to have a function. It's going to be called get settings window, or not window, dir. We're going to get settings file. Yeah, get settings dir, and it's going to take in no arguments, and it's going to, what is this? It's going to do IPC renderer.send. So when we set title, it'll be get settings dir, and then we won't do anything. So we want two-way actually, right? So is there a way to do that? Two-way. Render to main, waiting for a result, IPC render.invoke paired with IPC main.handle. So preload.js is not that different.
No, it's basically the same.
Render.js is file path equals. Okay. So that's not bad. So we can just say, so this will be fine. Get settings dir. And then in main, that's where we have the tough one where we have to say async function handle whatever. And then we just have to, do we tell anything? Here it is. IBC main.handle, and then it does that, right? So we'll make an async function called handle get settings dir, and we'll do that in here someplace. Let's do it. I'm just going to Nate zone. Okay, so we'll handle file open, and then we will return API dot get path user data. Right?
Yeah.
And then we'll do IPC main dot IPC main dot handle, and that should be on app.whenReady then. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
IPC main dot handle, and this will be called get settings dir, and then we'll say handle file open. Not handle file open. It'll be handle. Oh, that's what they called it up here. I'll say get settings dir. Get settings dir. And this should be in app.whenReady, I think, right? So this should be actually in app.onReady. So then this will be here someplace down here. I see, right next to this other IPC.on. So they're using IPC on in a whole bunch of places, just not everywhere. Probably because they're having trouble getting IPC main to work, or get IPC handle to work. And they were just calling it IPC. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Didn't crash instantly. What were we doing? We were console.logging something. View, toggle developer tools. Unable to load preload script. Oh no.
Nice.
Why couldn't it? CUI source preload.js. Did I not save it? Maybe I didn't save it. Written. All right. Now let's try this again. Toggle developer tools. Nope, unable to load. Why is it unable to load? Well, that's annoying. Cannot read properties of undefined reading get settings here in render.js. Of course not. Unable to load preload script. Why not? Electron unable to load preload script.
Oh, yeah. It needs it in your JSON, doesn't it?
Which one? Package.json?
Open that back up again.
Or is it not in source? Is it going to be in one of these?
No, it should be in source, but if you open up your window again, your browser window, real quick, you're
Package.json.
directly into. All right, so you're just looking for build files. So you're looking for files specifically.
Alright, so it's not there. Assets, pre-build minify, assets, themes, UI, source, render.js, vendor ecom, boot.js. It's not there.
Go to your root level package.json.
Uh, okay.
Just look down through here slowly. Okay, I see build. Oh, there we are. Um, build is down, down, down. Oh, you might need to change something in there. Hmm, not sure though.
So we got the main. It's running electron
Yeah,
source dash dash no intro. Probably shouldn't have done it that way. Probably should have installed it by npm. npm minus g install electron. Probably how I should do
probably.
that. Alright. Okay. So at least we can do this manually. And we will view toggle developer tools. And of course we don't have the preload script. Let's quit. Hmm. Hmm.
Did it do the thing? No, it didn't.
Did you what thing?
Undefined error.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, this is fun. Ooh, I can open up a REPL to the main process. Wait,
Oh,
module to preload. Option can be repeated. Alright, well, that's mad at me. You know what?
Hmm.
Oh, it still wasn't able to work. EDEX-UI / search / preload.js. ls cd source os. Well, preload.js is in there.
Just strange.
Build files list in my package.json.
Oh no. Nate,
What's up?
are you good if I step out? I have to make a phone call.
I'm seriously considering just ending the stream. Like, what's the point?
Yeah.
All right, I'll just end the stream. Screw it.
All right. Oh, sorry I can be more help, dude. This is
You know, no worries.
way more messed up than I thought it was.
This is difficult and annoying. I
Yeah.
will catch you on the flip. Anything you want to say to the viewers? The viewer?
No.
No one?
No.
All right. See ya.
Catch you later.